Yeah, welcome everybody. This is going to be a special interview that I'm actually doing with Ron G. Holland. He's giving us some of his valuable time to help us learn some of the inside tips and information that we need to try and develop our ISN business. So Ron, it's really nice to meet you. Thanks very much for being here.
My pleasure.
I just got a few questions that has actually been coming in from different people who are actually trying to build the ISN business. And one of the questions that we've actually got here, in your own opinion, what are the key elements that a new ISN business builder needs to follow to get onto the best start?
I do believe one of the things they've got to do is stop complicating things, because the thing is, it's just so simple, but people make it difficult. So one of the first things you've got to do is understand, even if you want to make a lot of money, stop thinking about the money in a big team. Just focus on getting one person signed into your network. And if that's what you're going to do, how are you going to do that? You need to make a list. Some people might say you need 50, 100 people. What you need is a list, and it doesn't matter if it's just 2 or 3 people, 10 people. Get your own little list of your warm market. People who are family, friends, relatives, neighbours, people at the local shop, people that you know where you can have a normal, simple conversation with them. And just broach the idea of extra income, that kind of thing. It's as simple as that. Stop making it complicated.
Yeah, sounds very good. Another question that we had was, in your experience, what are the key stumbling blocks that will prevent people to All-Star within 30 days?
I think the main stumbling block, the main thing for that is enthusiasm. And if you can build up your enthusiasm and the burning desire to make that goal happen, it's such a small goal. And one of the things you want to do is get your upline to help you do it. So if they can place a few people, you'll sign up a few people, get to some meetings, have some one-on-one meetings, get to some business opportunity meetings. There's loads of people already in the ISN business who reach that target. It's not a difficult target to get to. So most people make it difficult for themselves, not just by not following the simple procedures. Get a list, talk to people, the enthusiasm of it. I'm in a new business, help, get involved, here's my upline. And really, truly use your upline to do those first few meetings.
Even get on a 3-way call, really?
3-way calls are my favourite, and I'm doing them with my network all the time. 3-way calls, 3-way meetings, which is my preference, and everybody's got a preference. I work with Stephen up in Newcastle. His preference is doing 3-way calls on Skype, and obviously if there's big distances involved, you've got to do that. In the London area, I get people into my office, and you probably heard me talk today, coffee and biscuits, and if it's a good meeting, cake as well. But I'm a great believer in creating that right ambiance, plenty of time just gently showing people the business, showing people the silver and gold coins, and getting the thing underway, but no complications.
So again, if you don't already have an established network of people to talk to, what is your strategy to achieve All-Star?
If you don't have an existing network, there's just so many ways of getting out there. Little classified adverts in your shop window, little brochures, talking to people, getting out there, network meetings. I find network meetings, breakfast meetings, there's all sorts of seminars going on, conferences going on. Just get yourself busy with a little card. Doesn't even have to be a formal business card. It could be a little bit of paper with your name and number written on it, and get talking to people.
So do you think you could also invite yourself to these breakfast type meetings? Because sometimes if you know somebody that's in those breakfast type meetings, you could be invited as a guest to talk about an opportunity.
You've got to do whatever it takes to get to those meetings. And you need to be talking to people, you need to be going on Google, you need to do whatever it takes to get yourself about there. And you won't do this if you're just kind of sitting with a blanket overhead. You've got to get it's an expression that I've used for years: put your head up to be shot at. In other words, get out in the swim of things, doing things.
So when you actually get somebody that comes into the business and they are just naturally a little bit more reserved, they don't really have an awful lot of confidence, what would you say is there anything that they can either learn to read? I know that obviously sometimes just getting out there and talking to people, but if they're just naturally reserved, they don't feel like they've got a lot of confidence to be able to go out and approach either their family and friends or just standard people to then get into the business, what advice would you give them to get more confidence?
That person sounds as though they could make this business fly just over the internet. So find a way of creating a funnel, find a way of doing something on Facebook. So people who are reserved don't like those face-to-face meetings, but many times they can do stuff from their bedroom on the whatever it is, Facebook, LinkedIn. There's hundreds of networking things out there, little emails going out. It's the face-to-face they don't like, but doing it over the internet. And then when they do hook up with somebody, oh, would you like to talk to my upline? And again, it can all be done electronically over Skype or anything. They don't even have to put their video up. They could still be hiding behind that facade and talk to my upline, talk to Ron, talk to this one, that one or the other one. So there's always a way of doing it. And I can assure you, not everybody in our network is like a punchy salesman, that we've got all sorts in the network. You wouldn't believe it, all sorts. But they're all finding a way to make this happen.
And when you actually get somebody that's signed up as a new affiliate or a new person in the business, and of course you then they say, well, like, you've now got a back office, you've now got a commercial site, you've actually got your own retail site. Sometimes that can just overwhelm people, especially when they basically don't even have a Facebook account. How do you then manage to break that down so that they learn it adequately, so that they'll have a good understanding, and then they're able to then teach and train their people that they invite in?
It's a good question, and there's quite a few answers to that. So take my own particular, and this is an absolute true story. I started making money out of this business before I understood the websites, the back office, the coins and everything. I just pick up the phone and start inviting people into my office for a coffee, started signing them up. And then as the income started to happen and the sales and the coins started to happen, I would see the things happening in my back office. So that's one thing. I didn't really understand it until I was quite way down in the business. The second thing is, there's people in my network who will teach and train you over the internet, saying, look, just let me take you through the back office ever so carefully. Click on this page, open that up, go here, open that up now, look at this figure over here, look at that figure. And Camel, who you've probably met today, has made a series of incredible videos, 3-minute videos, of showing you hundreds of functions of signing up a retail customer, of doing this, of doing that, of doing the other, and all of those are available on YouTube.
Okay, what's the address of that?
I don't know.
Oh, what are you like?
I don't know, but we'll find out. If people call you or call Gamma or whatever, we'll get that address. But he's doing that. This is early days for all of us.
Yeah.
This really is. But I've seen some of his videos, and they're very articulate, step by step. Because obviously in our network, we're coming up against the problems way before anybody else, because we're out there doing it. So when we come up against the little sticking point, i.e., how do you sign in a retail customer? That was difficult to do. Now it's so easy because he's done the video. This is how you do it. Click, 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 click. Suddenly your retail customer signed up and you've got the commission, they got the coin, and away we go. It's fantastic. But he takes you through step by step by step. So
with the aspect of retail, do you think that's something that a lot of people are not actually plugging into enough?
Absolutely. 99.9% is only something that we just started driving the initiative on now, but it's absolutely crucial for two reasons. One's for legal reasons and the other's for commercial reasons, because if we can get everybody in the network who's got free customers, that will triple the money in your back pocket. It's brilliant. So we've all got to be doing retailing.
Okay.
And those who are doing it, they're loving doing it anyway. But it's early days yet, but every day we're teaching and training it.
Okay. Is it an essential skill to be a business, to do business presentations? And what would you advise is the best strategy for learning it?
It's a very good point. A lot of the people in our network have not got those skills yet. They're skills that they will pick up week on week, month on month, as they go along. The whole idea of the way we do 2-on-1 presentations, so there'll always be somebody in your upline willing to help a newbie get somebody in, show them the business plan, show them the retail sales, show them everything, and there'll always be business opportunity meetings, which we've taken the effort to get up and down the country, London every Wednesday night at the Tottenham Court Road and wherever the other place is. I can't think of it. My mind's gone blank at the moment. But Tottenham Court Road and
the other one. The other one.
Yeah. And then here we have in the Crown Plaza every second Sunday in the month. So there'll always be, if you haven't got those presentational skills, there'll always be somewhere where you can take people to see a very good presentation.
Oh, that sounds excellent, because we did actually have some very good presentations today.
Yeah,
so that was
absolutely.
And what do you think are the key roles that you need to perform in recruiting people to ensure maximum results?
It's an interesting thing, but I'm a great believer. If you're recruiting somebody over the phone, to hardly tell them anything.
Yeah.
It's the tonality. Come to my office. If you're interested in making serious money, come in and see me. Let me take you through something. We're in the business of selling solid silver and solid gold coins. When can we get together for coffee? Because I guarantee, if you're interested in making serious money, this is a serious business.
So you actually tell them it's silver?
Yeah, it's silver and gold coins. That's what they're coming to see me about. An opportunity to make some serious money. Sooner you can get in and see me, the better. And I make appointments right there, left, right and centre. I do these days tell people it's a network marketing opportunity. Years ago there used to be a big stigma attached to it. Now people have definitely got it in mind. With the right network marketing opportunity, you can make a lot of money here. So it's not something that you want to keep secret. I'm ever so proud of the fact it's solid silver and solid gold coins and it's network marketing. And I come straight out with that in my 30-second conversation. But more than anything, when can you come in to see me? So I hardly tell them anything, just enough to whet their appetite.
So if somebody had an objection and you think they're going to ask the usual question, is it a Ponzi, is it a pyramid, do you then start thinking, well, that person isn't right for the business because
I'd take 30 seconds. I'd say, well, in the last few weeks, I've signed up a senior executive from this multinational company, the top car salesman in Germany, the top greeting card salesman in Australia. These people are clever businessmen. I'm the author of international best-selling books. This is not a Ponzi scheme. This is not pyramid selling. You need to come in. That's why I'm inviting you to my office. Come and have a chat. You will love it. But let me give you the proper facts. I'm busy now. That's why I want you to come in and see me. When can we get together? And I do really put a bit of emphasis and get the date. I don't take no for an answer, and get the date off them, and invariably they come.
And here's another cheeky question. How many sets of underpants do you go through in a year? Because you must set yourself on fire with that level of enthusiasm.
Yeah, I do, because I do believe it's that tonality and enthusiasm where people go, this guy's enthusiastic, he's excited about this has got to be worth hearing. You imagine if I phoned up and said, look, there's this opportunity here, and I don't know about it. But it is that tonality and setting that posture level that I'm up there and I can seriously help you make some money. So even if you failed at networking in the past, check this one out, join the winning team. But I have to tell you, all of this is in 30, 60 seconds, no more. I'm not there for 20 minutes, 30 or 60 seconds, I've got to the point and raise their belief level to such a point with the tonality and the enthusiasm, they're willing to come for a cup of coffee.
So have you actually done recorded examples of you literally doing a live call?
We can do it right now. Right now, this second, because it's 30, 60 seconds.
So I'm going to...
I'm going to do it. Hello, Fred. Ron Holland, long time no speak. You probably remember me from the time we met at this event or that event, or you were in my office on another certain occasion. Can I ask you a question? Are you still interested in making serious money? You are. I'm delighted to hear that. I want to take 2 seconds of your time because I'm now involved in something very, very exciting. For the last 6 months, I've been involved in a network marketing company called ISN. We sell solid silver and solid gold coins. This is something that you really ought to come in and see. When can we get together for a cup of coffee? And then I stop talking and keep quiet. And I might answer 1 or 2 questions. Yeah, but Fred, you need to come in and see this. Let me put on the coffee. I'll supply the biscuits. You need to hear this yourself. It's unbelievably exciting. In actual fact, this is the most exciting business opportunity I've seen in the last 15 years. It's incredible. And what I like about it, we sell something very prestigious, solid silver and gold coins. When can we get together? Next week, Fred? I'm free Thursday and Friday, and I am in the office Saturday morning. Saturday morning, we'll see you then. 11 o'clock. Thank you, Fred. Bang. Now, that was about 90 seconds.
Yeah, bish, bash, bosh.
But I want to explain to you, it wasn't so much the words, but the tonality and the enthusiasm. They don't get a call like that every week. It's obvious I'm on to something serious.
Yeah. Well, I was excited just listening to that.
But I do that every day. and I do put myself in the zone when I'm making a phone call. I don't just pick up the phone when I'm feeling like shell shocked or drowsy or whatever, because I'm a human. I get all of those negative. I make sure I'm in the zone before I make that phone call.
Do a couple of push-ups as well.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Just get in the zone mentally. I pass on the push-ups, but I deliberately position myself mentally to get through to that person, and I know I do.
Well, I'd like to thank you for obviously giving your valuable time to help us. And obviously, I will be serializing some of these interviews that I do with other various members in ISN, so that you can get a background interest and to really see how certain people are making this business work. And obviously, with their experience, can also help you. So thanks very much for joining us.